In the previous chapter, we saw the bond between the second prince and He Ying grow stronger as they shared moments of trust and brotherhood. However, just as He Ying was about to reveal something crucial, he fell into a hidden trap, vanishing into the darkness. The second prince, unable to save him, also plunged into the same ominous void. Let's begin the chapter. Ah! Two sharp yells broke the silent darkness, yet only their own ears could hear them. Second Prince and He Ying then looked around, but beyond the eternal darkness there was only more black. "He Ying, can you fly out?" Second Prince asked, his voice tinged with desperation. He shook his head, filled with dread. "No, this cave is just weird, preventing me, a profound heaven expert, from flying. Yet we're still falling. Just when will we reach the end?" "We're finished. With such a deep cave, once we hit the ground, we'll be plastered. My life will return to the heavens," Second Prince wailed, his voice dripping with resentment. He hadn't gotten revenge yet. How could he die just like that? He Ying sighed, biting back the words that threatened to come out. Though he would die having never fulfilled his revenge, it was a notch better to die for one's ideal. While telling him the truth would mean saying he was a pawn in the hand of a dead crown prince for years. Now that would be even more devastating. Letting him go in peace is better. He's been bitter enough these past years already. He Ying sighed. "Your Highness, you've spared no effort these years. Your Highness and the Crown Prince know your devotion and will rest in the underworld." How can he rest? The nation isn't a nation. The Yuan clan's lands are in the hands of another, and I couldn't do anything. Imperial father, big brother, they'll never know rest. Second Prince started shedding tears. "It's because I'm too weak to get back the ancestors' lands. It's I who failed in earning Imperial father and big brother's deep love." Second Prince sobbed, his body shaking with emotion, making He Ying shake his head as he waited to meet his doom. This was the only way to repay his two masters' care. However, there was an odd sound, and the two suddenly slowed down before finding themselves afloat in pitch blackness. The two were stunned and looked around in disbelief. "I am one of the 10 ancient sovereigns, Sovereign Yun's remnant, sent by her to guard my clan. Are you the sons of my clan coming to pay your respects?" A deafening voice rocked their ears, threatening to blow their eardrums. Then a white image hundreds of meters wide appeared before them. He looked like an aged immortal, filled with power and wisdom. He had silvery flowing hair, a white beard, and a deep and profound aura. The entire void filled with glittering stars the next second, flowing in a mystical pattern. The two stared agape at the display, completely speechless. Who's he? He's like a god walking on this world, holding everything in his palm. He can't just be a damn human. Skipping over Zhuo Fan, have they ever seen someone so awesome anywhere? On this continent, even Danking Shen couldn't hold a candle to this guy. Yun clan's ancestral home hid such an astonishing expert. I can't frickin' believe it. Sovereign Yun frowned. "If you are my descendants, you may take refuge with me from any difficulty. If not, trespassers shall be forever buried in my clan's forbidden land to atone for your crimes." "What?" the two cried out, fear creeping into their voices. Only Yun clansmen could come here if they wanted to live. The two were frantic, with the second prince having no shame as he said, "Ancestor, I'm from the Yun clan. I'm Yun Yong." He Ying's face twitched and he sighed inwardly. This guy changes tunes too fast. He even renounced his name. Then again, being chased for so many years, he lost his arrogance as a prince. All he ever cares about is survival, even using a sharp tongue. "Ancestor, I'm also from the Yun clan. I'm Yun Ying," He Ying said, cupping his hands in respect. Sovereign Yun mocked. "It doesn't matter if you say you are. I will be the judge of that." Sovereign Yun's eyes shot prismatic lights as it scanned the two, analyzing their very being. My Yun clan has mystic eyes that can read the heavens. Yours are normal, And you think you can pretend to be of my clan? After the scan was over, Sovereign Yun snorted with disdain. Common fools, die for trespassing in the Yun clans. Forbidden grounds. The pitch-black world began to burn as stars started falling on the two. Thousands of citywide bright lights were coming down on them at full force. With so many coming to plaster them, there was no way two puny, profound heaven experts could take it, not when even ethereal stage experts would have a hard time. The two panicked in fear, knowing they were about to be obliterated. Fortunately, the thick and impenetrable skin Second Prince had grown over these torturous years in search for revenge was finally put to good use. Wait! We are just Yun clan's average clansmen. Only the clan head has awakened those eyes. Humph. Wrong. Not just the Yun clan head is able to awaken them. Only a Yun clansman who does is a true Yun clansman. Sovereign Yun spat. My blood allows the awakening of a single person in every generation of my clan. That is my successor. Everyone else, even if from the Yun clan, is a stranger. Don't you know that only the clan head can come here? Even as Yun clansmen, you only came to your deaths. Sovereign Yun finished, just as the incoming starfall was about to pulverize the two home invaders. Second Prince gnashed his teeth and his eyes flashed. He took out Yun Xuanji's eye and said, We've come out of the clan head's final wish. This is our proof. Whoosh! The stars halted and soon vanished. He Ying closed his eyes and shivered, waiting for the end. Second Prince's hands shook as well, waiting to be erased from this world. However, death did not come. He watched as a pair of eyes stared down at the orb in his hand. It's the mystic eye of my Yun clan. But since it's just proof, I can only agree to one request. One? Startled, the two were jubilant, the tide turning completely. Sovereign. Yun switched from being their greatest enemy to their strongest backer. That was just too sudden. Didn't he doubt where this eye came from? Though it worked in their favor. Why look for some danking shin when we have this guy to raise the world? So the Second Prince bowed and whined, Ancestor, my empire has been taken by an evil spawn. I hope Ancestor will set things right. Help you restore the nation? Sovereign Yun quirked an eyebrow. Second Prince bobbed his head, his eyes filled with hope, and the Sovereign shook his denied. Why? Didn't you say you'll agree to one request? With your power, this will be as easy as breathing. Second Prince complained, his face falling. Sovereign Yun said, I told you. I am Sovereign Yun's remnant left by her to protect our clan and show it the path forward. I cannot leave, thus I cannot help you. What can you do then? Second Prince was annoyed and shouted, forgetting himself for a moment. He Ying jerked and hurriedly pulled his hand. Master, don't get carried away. He can't leave. But we're here stuck with him. He's the boss, and you better not anger him. It'll be so easy to kill us like squashing bugs. Second Prince finally came to his senses and cupped his hands. Forgive me, Ancestor, I got carried away. I just want to know how you could help us. Read the heavens and show you the way. Ask your questions, and I shall answer all I can. Sovereign Yun's heavy words fell, echoing in the vast emptiness.